is especially for Nikki and the son. She wants me to make, a cooked food eating video. I also have grapes here, guys. Grapes. I have ravioli here. This is pandesal. This pandesal that I baked. It's Filipino bread. I baked it yesterday. I also have meat here. See, I cooked yesterday adobo. I have butter here. I cooked this ravioli the other day. The ravioli, guys, is I will dip it with the butter. The pandesal, guys, look. It's filled with sausage. Yummy. It's vegan butter, guys. I had canned coconut milk in the bread. One of the reasons I don't make so much cooked food eating videos is because of course I want to eat with Michael. And also because not a lot of you watch them. You prefer sweets eating videos. I love eating, it doesn't matter. I put frozen spinach in the stew. Michael loves this food. I also put mushroom soup. I love newly baked pandesal. It should be fluffy though. It's not the right recipe. I don't know if you have eaten pandesal before, but it should be almost as fluffy as, not really as croissant, but it should be airy. I love the taste of coconut. I don't love it in sweets, except if it's Filipino rice cakes or something. Other countries don't know how to cook with canned coconut milk. It tastes fake when they do it. I think it's because if it's not their culture, if it's an Asian product, then it tastes okay. But like for example, when European use coconut or even American, it doesn't taste right to me. If it's not part of your culture, I think you either exaggerate or you make something so that it becomes underwhelming or something, or fake. When you cook spinach, guys, it should always be combined with dairy or coconut milk to balance the bitterness. Next time I bake pandesal, I will put more salt. It needs salt. The other day I baked scones. Michael loved it. Loved them. He bought a finished frosting. It was vegan, but strawberry, super yummy, guys. What was the name? Pillsbury something. It was vegan. We will give that to Marie, or we will bring it tomorrow when we go back. Oh, have you noticed my shirt, guys? It's almost the same as the other one, but it's blue. on something, on a sweet video. I think you will like that. That's sweet. I will make that. I'm all blue today, guys. Look, I have this shirt and then my jeans. As a person, guys, I'm analytical, so I know venting on something will not solve it, but sometimes hearing yourself talk about something that bothers you makes it less scary, less frightening, less provocative, you know. Also, it makes the issue less dramatic. When you hear yourself, you will know if something is if it's not that important, if you're using too much energy than needed, you will hear it in your voice, you know. Then just thinking about it, and since I know some of you watch my whole video, then I know. Okay, maybe I should vent on it here. It's about, like, you know, when people don't say what they mean. They, even when you ask them, like, point blank, do you feel like this? What are you going to do? And they look you in the eye and tell you, yeah, like this. They're really lying for me, or they're passive aggressive, promise to do something and will not. I hate people like that. Okay, maybe I don't hate the person itself, but I really hate passive aggressive behavior. My God, it's because I don't know. It's difficult for me to read between the lines. It's difficult for me to guess what people are thinking, you know. So if I ask them and they don't, oh my God. Or if they don't say anything, and then Michael sometimes is like this. It's not like it can be on simple things, like I will tell him, let's walk, and then we will walk. He usually would complain, I've paid, you know. And then when we're walking, he will say, it hurts. And then I would like say, let's go back. it's just an example. And then I would tell him, why didn't you tell me? And usually he doesn't really know until we're walking, and that's okay because we have been walking like 10,000 steps a day, you know. So that's just an example. That's benign. What I mean is, I hate it when people say something and mean another thing because they're afraid that of your reaction. They're afraid of the consequence. That's very cowardly. Because even though they don't mean to hurt you, it's still hurtful. It's like being tricked, you know. I don't know what's wrong with being honest from the start. I know sometimes you can't be totally honest, but I think you should try being honest most of the time, except when you know it's like very hurtful. Oh, these grapes are so yummy. In Sweden and Denmark, grapes are so expensive, but here it's like $1 something per pound. That's super cheap. In Sweden it would be like per pound $4. The grapes here are like bananas in the Philippines, or yeah, bananas, because that's the cheapest, I think. When it comes to fruits, otherwise sweet potatoes in the Philippines are the cheapest. Sweet potatoes and rice, of course. Yeah. I just wanted to vent. I'm not saying I'm a good person, you know. I just find it so difficult when people can't be open and honest. I don't like it when people are not responsible for their actions. Oh, I hate it so much. I know I have to be tolerant, but don't like it. Because usually, even before I would find out things about people, I have that suspicion how they're thinking. I'm not sure. Of course, I'm not sure. And then when I find out, especially if it has been like, so I would think that I'm just paranoid, I'm just like this, you know. So by the time I have like facts, I feel angry because I was right in the first place, you know. I should be tolerant because not everyone can be blunt like me. They were not raised like that. They don't feel like that. I I wasn't raised to be so blunt either. But over the years, I was just like, unhappy of imitating others, of being too diplomatic so no one understands what I want. I didn't understand what I want until I was like, I think nearly 40 years old, when I discovered it didn't help anyone or me. It's like when you're decluttering your house with things you don't need. I was decluttering myself, taking away the layers of not me. I guess everyone who's analytical, who's conscious, reach that moment, and for me it was like when I was almost 40. So I found out I like myself better now. But of course I should accept not everyone has reached the level of consciousness that I have reached. And oh my god, that cable guy is here now. So guys, the cable man came, and yeah, I know I was venting so much. Everything, I think, not everything, but almost everything that is important in life, if you are doing something about it, it will work out. Like, maybe not as you wanted it to be, but if you're doing everything that you can do so that others might understand how you feel, like if you want some change and other people around you knows it, and even if they don't like about the change, at least they know, then I think it will all work out. You either do something about that, because you can't really force people, guys. My god, I'm that old that I know if they don't want to change, you have to change. You have to do maybe some drastic measures for them to realize. You can't force people to be mature, to be independent, but you have to tell them you need your space, your own space, or you need your own thing. I think that's important, because I really think life is so short to pretend, and it's not good for anyone in the long run to pretend. It's okay in the short term, if they are not feeling well, if you need to, you can't say everything, but in the long run it's best to let it all out. And I believe it will be okay. Like, no matter what problem comes, if you are serious about solving it, I think it will be okay. Yeah. I'm since I was little, I wanted to be independent, and as soon as not as soon, but when I was 18, I left my home. Okay, I wasn't totally independent, because I moved to my daughter's father's apartment, so we were living in, and then we married. But I never let him take care of me. I had my school allowance, and then later I applied for a student loan, so the whole time I was with him, and later with my second ex-husband, I was supporting myself. So I was never dependent on someone. My mom gave me money, but it was like voluntary. I never want to force anyone. I never live with someone who doesn't want me, you know. And if I can, I live on my own. I raised my child on my own. I don't like burdening anyone. I want to, even now, guys, I still use, of course, Michael buys most of the things, but you know, and also revenues. So, I mean, I don't want him to buy completely everything. And so I'm used to that, and not everyone is like that. I want to live in peace, and I get it that not everyone is feeling like you or who are like you. So I have to be mindful of that. But for me, I only want to live with someone I've bonded to, like that I really connect with, and I don't bother to pretend with people, you know. But it does bother me sometimes when I discover things about people around me or not honest, and it bothers me, and that's when I need to vent. I think it's normal in every relationship, you know. You find things. Like I told Michael, life is messy, and living with other people is messier. You can't, you know, because you can't control them. You can only control yourself. So if they can't be honest with you, you have to be honest with them. It doesn't matter who it is. It can be your husband, it can be your wife, your kids, you know. Of course, if they are below 18, you can't tell them everything, you know. And they're your responsibility. You can be more honest when they're not 18 anymore, especially if they're working, they have their own families, then it's easier. So I'm not sure you understand what I mean, but I think it's normal to have problems. That's why before, like especially before I met Michael, I was dreaming about living in an island. I know that's not possible, but you would at least be sure what's happening around you. It confuses me when I can't trust what people tell me. It makes me insecure and unsafe and paranoid, because I become paranoid because I'm just guessing, and my instinct tells me, even though I'm not good at guessing, my gut feeling is quite good, but I try to damper it because I'm not sure. So, but yeah, I hope you like this venting video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up, and please subscribe to this channel, ScorpioAnnYT. Please click on the bell next to the subscribe button down below, so you will know when I upload a video. Please go to my to my husband's ASMR channel also, Michael Soothing ASMR, and my daughter's 3 channels, Art and Beauty Freak and Ayaville and Naturally Vegan 011. Please go to my 2 other ASMR channels also, Scorpio and Scorpio and ASMR. Please comment on this video and please share it. Thank you so much for watching. I love you.